Hi, it's Mark, top local lead generation. We're here with Mr. Bernie Pollock, of Pollock Automotive in Vancouver, 16-time winners of Best Auto Repair in Vancouver. How are you doing today, Bernie?
Doing very well, Mark.
So, Audi S6, this is a pretty hot little number. What's you had to do some maintenance?
Yeah, it was due for, had about 25,000 kilometers. It was due for a maintenance service. So, so the maintenance service that was required at this point in time was basically an oil change, oil and filter. The air filter was dirty, and we replaced that. Wiper blades were smudgy; those were replaced. And a full vehicle inspection, and I didn't really find a lot of issues with the car. I mean, the mileage, 25,000 kilometers, is still pretty low, so the brakes were good, and everything else is in good shape.
So what does the factory maintenance schedule say to do for this Audi?
So it's oil changes every 15,000 kilometers or once a year, every 12 months, which I think is great. I mean, there's a lot of European cars, BMW specifically, they have 24,000 kilometer oil change intervals, which, and actually Porsches are like that too. I think it's ridiculous. I mean, that is a really long time to go with engine oil. I mean, it could probably be okay if you did nothing but straight highway driving and you put that kind of mileage on in a year. But anything else, really, you got to change it more often. And an Audi at 15,000 kilometers with 8.5 liters of oil in this engine, that's a really good oil change interval. The oil is going to get dirty, but not excessively at that point. So that's a good time. I mean, it is an expensive oil change on these cars, just like it is on a BMW or Mercedes or Porsche. But the it's worth the money to spend a little extra to keep the intervals done at a more timely fashion. So that's the annual service. It's an oil change and a basic inspection. Then the every 2-year service includes the inspection we just did. So it's a full comprehensive inspection. Also, replace cabin air filters and brake fluid is recommended every 2 years on this car. Other than that, there's not much else. I did look at the maintenance schedule further ahead. Spark plugs are up at about 90,000 kilometers, so you got a long ways to go before you need to do those.
So this is a fairly high performance car. What kind of features does it have?
Well, it's pretty amazing. It's a twin turbo V8 engine, and it goes like stink. It's just awesome. I mean, the interior features I could go on for a long time. Amazing bolstered seats and climate control and navigation system and all that stuff. But I thought I'd just share a couple of pictures because every once in a while I come across a car and it's just got an absolutely gorgeous looking engine. I mean, almost all cars nowadays have plastic covers over top of their engine, but even this plastic cover is a beautiful work of art. So many of them are just plain covers, but this, I mean, it looks beautiful just without taking it off. But underneath is where it's really cool, and this is what's underneath that cover, which is almost scary. I mean, there's a lot of stuff under this cover. I mean, we're not even really looking at the engine at this point. Those nice shiny gold pieces, those are the 2 turbochargers. So you've got your inlets, air inlets and exhaust system, and you basically that's basically what you're looking at right there. The underneath is the engine. So I mean, it's the kind of car where you really don't want to be getting into doing any service at all on this thing. You want to make sure it stays in good shape for a long time because it'll be expensive. There's a lot in there to take care of. It's also got the direct fuel injection, which makes this car so powerful and responsive. It's an awesome feature. Volkswagen uses on a lot of their engines, and a lot of cars nowadays are going for that. It's like the diesel fuel injection, where the fuel's injected directly into the cylinders and not into the intake manifold like traditional fuel injection. And this actually brings me to another maintenance item, which is not on the dealer's list, but something that should be done probably every 2 to 3 years, and that is doing a fuel system cleaning to remove carbon deposits from the engine. That's something we can do, and we can talk further about that on another hangout. But that's a service that it's like the motorback fuel injection cleaning we used to do, but that motorback service is really not relevant on an engine like this because of the way the fuel injection system is differently designed. So we'll do a hangout on that in the future and talk about that.
Any further thoughts on the S6?
No, it's just a nice car. If you got some money to buy a nice car to bomb around in, all-wheel drive, go fast, and very comfortable too. It's a great car.
Great. So if you need some service on your Audi, the guys to go see are Pollock Automotive. You can reach them at 604-327-7112 to book your appointment. They have a lot of bays now. They've expanded and a lot of great techs doing great work. Or you can check out their website, pollockautomotive.com. There's many years of amazing information. Bernie gets calls from all over the world. Sometimes that's not good.
Yeah.
But it is an example of a worldwide authority on auto repair. And so if you want somebody like that working on your car, these are the guys to go see. Thanks, Bernie.
Thanks, Mark.